The Nikki Clarke Show, transforming lives one story at a time. If you would like to be a guest or become a part of our live studio audience or even to become a sponsor, just go to www.nikkiclarkenetwork.com.
All right, you're here live at La Creole, 810 St. Clair Avenue West, and I have a very special woman. She is the Toronto spiritual medium. Please welcome Lisa the Link, Lisa Rizzo, to the show. It's great having you here.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. It's exciting.
It is really exciting, and when we first met, I knew that you're a very special person, and it was just a matter of time getting you here and making this wonderful night happen. But let's talk a little bit about your background. I know you're from the States.
Yes, I am. I was born and raised in New York City, and Rochester, New York. Let me correct it. Rochester. My background is my father is half Native Indian, and that's something that I bring out my spirituality. And those of you that know me or have looked me up know that about me. So it's very important. Mohawk. Okay. Yes. Yes. So that's very important to me.
I think that makes you very interesting.
Yes, very interesting to a lot of people. I think I tend to make people cry a lot, but all a good way. All a good way.
So when did you know you had that gift?
You know what, I was thinking about that, and I said, knowing when I had it, I was seeing spirits probably when I was 7 years old, but I didn't know what I was actually looking at. Mm-hmm. So when I think about it in my 20s, and then I started realizing, okay, I have a serious gift here, it's very important, and I was scared and confused and didn't understand what I was seeing. But I was 7 years old when I started seeing spirits and seeing people beyond and being able to connect. And in the beginning it was pretty scary, but I've come into my own, and I'm very comfortable, and I'm doing a lot of great things and helping many people, move on.
I think of, do you remember the movie Sixth Sense?
Oh yes.
Remember that little boy and he was seeing spirits? Did that happen to you? You were just like bombarded with
all the time.
All the time?
All the time.
And did it freak you out?
You know what? Maybe when I was younger,
mm-hmm.
right? But then my mother used to say, you know what? Oh, she's just talking to her imaginary friend. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Well, it was more than an imaginary friend, and it became more comfortable for me because I never feared it. Mm-hmm. So scared in the beginning, yes, but then when things started to change or things started to get uncomfortable or different scenarios, situations, you grow. You just grow with it. Yeah. So today, I'm not scared of nothing. I enjoy it.
I'm scared.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Does it happen to you where you're just walking down the street or sitting in a restaurant and then something says,
it happened tonight.
I gotta tell somebody something. Did it happen tonight?
It happened tonight, yes. So I'm not gonna go there, but you know what? It's a big joke for my family and friends because
does it happen all the time?
Yeah. All the time. They're like, we'll be at a club, dancing, having a good old time. You're like, oh, hang on, I got this person right. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just no. I got to talk. I get right up, and it just happens. So for me, it's like when you become intuitive to to your being, what you love, what you're passionate about, and it just. I came into my own. It took me. I'm not telling you my age, but yeah, it took me a long time to come into my own. I'm very comfortable with it. I'm more comfortable doing what I do, what I love.
Yes.
Than dealing with fits and people because I can't handle people every day.
So let's talk a little bit about the medium. There's different kinds of mediums, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's the best way to explain it, to say medium in general, we are the people that can see, hear, touch, feel beyond this world. I mean, we connect in such a way that if it's that people would be very confused about, like that's scary, or oh my God, what are you talking about, or that's crazy. Yeah. There's so many different. Some of us have multiple gifts within that, mm-hmm. and some of us have maybe one or two. But there's all many different mediums and mediumship, and I respect them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you fit in the spectrum of mediums?
I see, I hear, I touch, I know. I mean, I've actually been able to, in the last 5 years, I've been able to actually see sickness in people before they even know they have it. Yeah, so, and it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing because sometimes those people I can help move on before they pass, or I can help those people have a second chance, you know, and making a difference and saying, you know what, I have unfinished business here, and I want to make my peace here. Make your peace here, not when I go. So that's one of my biggest things I say to people.
Do you remember when your first official or professional reading was?
Professional. Oh. I've done so many readings and for so long, but I think one of my most memorable, I would say, because there's so many, was being able to have a reading with an individual that I was able to tell them exactly. It was an accident, a car accident for a woman, and I met her at a party, never met her in my life, and her husband came and sat next to her, and I said,
Oh, who passed on?
Okay, who passed on, and she said, she was a big woman, I was kind of scared of her, I was kind of like, yeah, is it okay to talk to her because her husband's here? But what I remember the most, and I was in my 20s, and I was about 25 years old, and I told her details of, you know, how the accident happened, what was the color of the vehicles, did he die instantly? I knew the nicknames of his children. I was able to, like, these things that she was looking at me in awe, and to me it was just like a natural thing. But for me, most memorable was knowing and looking in that person's face and knowing that I gave them such great peace. That was the message they need. See, a lot of people forget that. They're looking for something in particular. Well, take the message that you get that you were given. It's not my job to make you believe. It's my job to say, here's the message.
Just relate
it, and, you know, enjoy it. So that's what I do.
So what have you embraced with this gift? What do you understand of your purpose here on this planet?
It's, you know, it's hard. It's really, really hard because we're just now, you know, if it would have been 10 years ago, you know, like being able to talk to people about spirituality and the universe and how, I mean, we could go on for hours with this kind of stuff with me. But for me, it's hard because you want to help everybody. And you have to learn how to live differently. Like I have to, like I could look in this room and I see maybe 50 people, but you know, like, but I see 100 people. You know, so it's like I've learned to live among both worlds. So, and it's been a mind-blowing experience for many people that's ever met with me or been around me or just met me just for the first time. I love the skeptics. Oh, bring it on.
Really?
Because those are the best ones, you know. So for me, it's just knowing.
Have you been able to convert some of the skeptics?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes I've had clients come, I'm just going to come there and sit there. So, and it's like, okay, and then the reading ends up being all about that person, then I'm like, how do you feel? Oh God, I'm not a believer now, I gotta leave. I'm like, it's not a matter of being a believer, it's just, that was the message for you. You came for a reason, right? You needed that message. So for me, it's just about using my gift in a positive way. And never to hurt anybody, but just to help. That's my goal.
And also to let go of the need to help if people don't want to be helped.
Absolutely.
That's their choice.
Absolutely. And sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, a person's just like, oh, I'm not ready for it. And I'll say, no problem. Their time will come.
Your time will come. Okay. Do any of your children, I'm going to get into your business. Do any of your children have a gift or show signs?
Yes. My youngest one, he's very sensitive to hearing. And, you know, he can hear it. Did you hear that? My oldest is the biggest skeptic. He's just like, he's the one who gets tormented the most because he talks so much crap. I'm like, they're going to come after you, and they do. My daughter, she's very, very sensitive to, especially if I'm in readings or if I do group readings and stuff like that. She feels energy around her. I mean, she's dealt with a lot of things, so I think she's coming into her own. Yeah. For sure.
A mini me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What about your husband?
I call my husband my protector. Because you know what, he's had to accept things and you know, see, you know, like believe in me that he can't physically see what's going on, but he's experienced so much, and it's over. Like we've been together for 28 years, and it's just like
I gotta give you a clap.
He's my rock. You know, he's my protector, and without him, I couldn't have grown into the person I am. You know, so it's wonderful. Wonderful.
You've got some exciting news.
Yes, I got so much going on. Actually, I'm going to be in the next chapter, Empowering Women to Succeed, and I'm also writing my own book. And redoing my pilot, looking for a TV series, but I'm also going to be doing an internet show.
Fantastic.
Coming up, it's all in the works, we're starting to change it all up. But we're going to be dealing with just not bubbles and kisses about spirituality. We're going to show all aspects of spirituality and the darkness of stuff, which, you know what, a lot of times people are afraid to even go there. But you can't have light without the dark. You got to deal with both. So that's where I'm going with it. And I'm blessed. I'm ready.
You are blessed. I'd love to come on the show and talk about some of my own experiences.
Absolutely.
That's
Yes.
another show.
Yes, we've got together once, and it was like, oh, the energy. And it's like, you know, every time everybody gets around me, they feel that energy. So I'm looking forward to it. I would love that.
Fantastic. Lisa, tell us how we can reach out to you.
You can reach out to me on Facebook, Lisa the Link, and I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. And stay tuned because our show will be on YouTube shortly.
All right. Lisa Rizzo, everybody.